Hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome back to another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Okay, now, first off that, sorry if this is laggy. I'm currently getting about 65 FPS right now, and I can see OBS looks like it's stuttering a lot, so sorry if this is laggy. I guess Scrap Mechanic's just having an issue. But, OBS does say it's capturing at like 56 FPS right now, so that's a thing. But I have made some significant progress in between episodes. As you can see, I have glitched connection dots in midair. No, this game is currently a little bit buggy. The vehicle that this came from is right here. If I do that, it'll disappear. So something I found is if you quickly just scroll past your connection tool, like, really fast. Hold up. Trying to not stop on it. Like, I had it in this slot here. If I go, like, okay, if it's not going to do this, it's going to be... Okay, there, look. I don't have it on, and you can actually see all the connections. It's buggy. But yes, actually, the car here. I have completely rebuilt the car and made it much different. Mainly in the fact that it is now using a piston engine for propulsion. Free energy, people! This actually I'm going to actually take this outside so I can show you guys. This is actually working really... This actually works really well and is faster than sprinting, so this is actually a good way to get around. It also has a crap ton of torque, so it is very, very stable. Or very powerful, and you can tow and move a lot of stuff with this car. So now I'm just going to give you a quick look at how this is and kind of explain how I made this. So, first of all, up here in the front, there is a couple pistons connected to switches to turn this on and off. Then we have the central rod that runs through here. We have pistons that are level 3 with maximum speed and set to a length of 3, which are connected directly to sensors, which are via a bearing attached to the central rod here. When they see, and they are set to the exact distance so that when these things are pushed in, they can see them. We have a level 2 sensor here in the back so that it has enough range to see the stuff in the front. We have a simple gear mesh here in the back to turn the wheels, and also there's a piston in the center there so that these wheels, so that we can connect these wheels. It was a little bit tricky to place that piston in, but I found that without having this rod completely connected to the back, it was being lifted up a bit by these pistons. So when it was lifted up, I was able to place in the pistons, put it on the lift, weld everything, because you will need a weld tool to make this, but it's pretty simple. I also put some lights in here for some reason. I don't know why, but they are much brighter when they're painted white than anything else. So yeah, that is the car, and I've nicknamed this the Squeak Mobile because if you listen, yeah, it's very squeaky. But yeah, so that's partially what I've been doing in between episodes. It only took me a couple hours to grind out the resources required for this vehicle. I've also been, well, stockpiling a lot of honeycombs it looks like, but a whole lot of materials. I've been doing a bit of looting and preparing for what we are going to be doing today in this episode. Now, today, as you probably read the title, I'm going to be creating what is hopefully the first ever farm-bot farm in Scrap Mechanic using that guy right there. Now, I did some detective work, as you can see, by doing some stuff, and I found that he spawns exactly in that area where he is right now. I'm not going to go near him because I don't want him to break out at the moment, but we are going to use that against him. So we're going to take a sensor, and this looks really laggy, although OBS says it's capturing it at 59 FPS right now, so don't know what's up with that, but yeah, I have prepared some materials in this chest. Oh yeah, a chest. So I built this chest. Apparently, if you have a chest inside of a chest and you pick up a chest, you have to place down both chests. That seems like a glitch. Huh. Anyhow, yeah, so I made a second chest, which will be for the project that... Oh, well, now I have to place this thing down again. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyhow, so I made a chest here to store stuff. I made another chest, which would be for the FarmBot project, so we can store stuff. I've also made a normal drive seat, and I actually got from a loot crate this normal seat, so that's pretty good. I made a bed to be put on the car so we can respawn on the car, and I also got some Totebot heads that I've gotten and made a little horn sound. Very quiet. Very quiet. Anyhow, yes, on to the farming. Actually, I almost forgot, before we go on to the farming, we do need to make a couple things in the mechanic station, and those things would be... Oh, right, I need to actually grab the metal that I got in the car. Whoopsies. Grab that. Okay, so those things would be the refinery bot here, and the resource collector. I'm gonna wait till the refinery bot drops first. Boop! And the resource collector, so that we can pick up all the farm bot legs that end up dropping. I also have a bunch of wood. I don't think this will be enough wood to completely be able to box it in and stuff, but hopefully this will be enough. We also will be getting more materials later, but this is what we're going to need for a start. Okay, I will just leave these here as I can't actually put these in my inventory, so those will be later, but yeah, let's go get farming. Alright, so for this farm, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to grab a sensor, which I will... Let's face it, I will have to upgrade this sensor to at least level 2, probably going to be level more. But we're going to place that there. Yeah, only it goes up to level 4 here. But I do have a whole bunch of component kits on me, actually, so that will be easy to upgrade that. We're also probably going to need to upgrade this piston, because we're going to need to... where's my wood? Okay. We're also going to be... This is a very simple farm trap, and I'm essentially showing you how to make this. So this is going to be the tutorial time for this. So we're going to do that. And that, we're simply going to attach a piston here. And then cover the size of this box here, or most of this box, in a wooden ceiling. And then if we connect the sensor to this piston here, it should extend. Okay, well, obviously that's not going to be enough distance, and actually can extend 7 blocks and quite fast to start with. See if 7 blocks is going to be enough. Barely, and okay, that might make it trigger the sensor here. So if I do that, okay. So ideally this thing is going to have to go down further, and ideally we also don't want this thing to trigger itself when it does that. So for that I've made some logic gates and a timer. Now I don't know if this is going to be enough, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is actually going to be enough. But it's going to be... Oh, they've changed the texture of the different... Oh, and they've changed this to no longer give you a tutorial about what each type of gate does. But that's fine, because I do know what each of these is. So we're going to need... So to start with, we're going to need a memory bit, which is most likely going to be staying like this. So we're going to connect you... no, I've done this in a wrong way. So it should be like this, because I'm going to connect you... Oh, no. It was the right way right way first, okay. You and you. Wait a minute. No, I had... Hold up, let me be back. Alright guys, I figured out what was the correct way. I don't know if this AND gate's actually necessary, by the way, because this is a static structure and probably won't be put on the lift, but just in case anything glitches out, the default position is it should be 2 NOR gates, an OR gate, and an AND gate. So the way it works is the gates, the NOR OR is connected in a clockwise direction. The OR gate and the NOR gate on top of it are connected to the AND gate, which is connected to the last NOR gate, and then that is our memory bit here. Now, for what we're gonna do is we're going to have this is not really too much change, and I'm glad I don't have to upgrade the timer, by the way. Gonna have like a 10-second timer here that once this activates that, connect that to there, and we connect that to that. So now if I go and... Oh, and by the way, that sparkle in the wall, there's probably a farm belt leg stuck in the wall. So that thing should go down there until that timer is filled up, which we will... Let me upgrade this piston quickly here so I can make it go faster. And then that goes up. Yes, that's exactly what's supposed to happen. Then this thing has a 10-second cooldown, but the farm bots take forever to respawn. So Oh boy, this looks really laggy. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna do about that. So, I don't want to stand in there because I might die, and I have not died yet. So that goes all the way down to there for like 10 seconds. Maybe we should upgrade it again to make it. I think that's maybe we might need to go closer to the floor. I don't know. I'm basing this whole trap off the fact that in January the devs tweeted a short video of them crushing a farm bot with some pistons. So I'm hoping that I can do that there. Okay, I should get a seat before I test this out and place a seat outside just so that if I do end up crushed in there, I could quickly enter the seat. That would be smart. So yeah, let me be back. Alright, so here's the test. I've even upgraded the sensor to level 3 so I can put it at exactly 12 block range. Okay, so it does not hurt me, which, I mean, that's kind of to be expected, to be honest. But hopefully this will crush any farm bots that spawn in here. Right, now for the getting the items out of this farm system. Alright everyone, so I grabbed the resource collector, and I've stacked some farm bot arms here. And actually, there's the one in the wall there. Let's see if I place it there. Will it collect that? Nope. How about right there? Yay, got it out of the wall. I'm also going to place it here so it'll collect those. Yep. So the idea with this thing now, oh right, I can't actually switch what I'm holding for with that. This stuff should be connected to the wall here and not need additional support. I do have plans to attempt to actually completely box this in so that stuff can't get loose, and also so that in case the farm bot decides to attempt to destroy this supports here, there is a little bit of extra resistance. We should actually also do something like this. But we are going to place this, hopefully, like, just here somewhere so I can get the refinery bot next to this thing without any issues. Which, I may have issues. So let's actually go place this thing in the window just in case I need that to get back in here. So if I, how do I pick up one? I actually, okay, F to pick up object. Oh gosh, that's unfinished right there. So just press E, actually E to pick up that. So if this lands over there, no. If this lands right here, that'll be picked up. So therefore this may need a better location. That may be difficult though because I don't know how many different locations that I could put this thing in. Okay, let's pick this up. Because if that goes over there, okay, that's in the front of the sensor. Whoops. Yeah, this may not be, well, this part here doesn't necessarily matter too much, considering that these objects are not going to despawn. They are going to be free floating creations, and this, we're just, I guess, just going to have to push this as close to the wall as possible in a way where we could get the refiner bot here. Which essentially means not over here because the refinery bot is quite large. Alright, let me go get that and I'll be right back. Alright, so I put the refinery bot in. It's refining the legs that I do have here at the moment. It's going to suck some more up. And this is why we need the chest here. And so also people sometimes don't realize that the chest actually works with this. The easiest way to align the chest up to make sure that it's aligned with the output port is to actually hover over the output port. And it'll automatically position the chest in such a way where the ports line up. While this chest is backwards, it's not like it matters. So this thing should automatically push those out into here momentarily. That or just doesn't. Okay, I will just manually collect that then, I guess. That's weird. Anyhow, so now that is basically this farm finished. It is that simple, really. Just this stuff, and hopefully this works. I don't actually know if this is going to work because I have not tested this or had the means to test this because it's not like you can spawn a farm bot in creative mode, but I hope this works. And we'll come back later in this episode to figure that out. But now something that could actually help the efficiency of this farm. I'm going to go do some experiments with the vacuum pump. So I'm going to need to go make one of those and some pipes, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so my experiment essentially consists of this. I'm going to place a vacuum pump here, set it to suck mode, connect it to a switch, and then turn it on. Did it just give me a can't do that, buddy? Anyhow, so now what will happen if I say drop some kern here? Will it collect this? I hope it does. It does not look like it is. Yeah, there's a lot of empty space in said chest here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's actually going to be collecting the corn here, which is kind of sad, because I would think with something called the vacuum pump, it would collect the something like corn. And so actually, if I turn this thing off now, which I guess that's why I did that. If I put the current in here, what happens now that it's gonna be blowing? Gives me an X. Okay, so maybe I actually need some pipes in order to connect this stuff together. Let's go make one of these, and I don't actually have enough glass, so if I wanted to do anything else with pipes, I'll need to get a drill so I can start mining stone. So it looks like that's what we're gonna be doing next in this episode, people. Mining some stone, yeah. I also want to actually create a proper farm in this episode because I found an island, a small island, which I could use for farming. Because, no, I want this to be larger, please. So let's see if it likes this better. So I got that in there. Let's go facing out. Okay, it still doesn't like that. So it doesn't like that. Let's see if I set this to intake mode. It is still connected to that. Would it like to pick up a pipe? Well, would it like to pick up this pipe? No. Would it like to shoot said pipe out? Nope. It's getting errors when it does that. That's not very good. Okay, so these experiments have completely failed so far. But there is one thing that I do need these resources for. So yeah. Let's go do that now. Alright guys, so after that failed experiment, I still do need at least one of these pumps for something. So first of all, over that way is the islands that I was talking about a little while ago. But the mechanic shop is a straight shot that way from here. So right here we are let's move that up a block. So right here we are going to place the vacuum pump with a pipe. Why does it always default to the smallest possible one? Okay, and then we're going to place a water tank on top of this. That should turn blue, and we're going to say insert water. We're going to grab the switch, and now we will be able to just easily get and now this should automatically, yep, like that, automatically create water bottles so that I don't have to come down here with like 4 buckets, then run all the way back up to the mechanic station just to craft them down into like 4 water bottles after like 20 seconds, and then run back if I need a lot of water for I don't know, creating metal. That only crafted 1 and just oh, I turned it off, that's why. That would make more sense. Alright, so that's gonna fill up. Okay, so now let's go make a drill. Alright everybody, so I have crafted up 2 drills, a gas engine, and a gas, whatever this thing is called. What is this thing called? A container? Yes, gas container. So, I also have 2 bearings left over from when I built this engine, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a drill here, and a drill here. I feel like I should extend these drills out. I might go do that in a second, though. But I will place this gas container right here, and then the gas engine should be... I feel like it should be stuck in the floor right here. There we go. So, oh, I'm going to need a button. Let me go, or switch. Let me go craft another switch quickly. Get that. But, this will get its fuel from the gas tank and will power these 2 drills, which will be counter-rotating to hopefully not knock me off the, thing. Okay, so it's 4 to upgrade. Okay, that's kind of weird. Upgraded twice, so that can go pretty fast and it's pretty efficient. Alright, I got a bit of fuel. I'll go get some more fuel in a second. But yeah, crap, that's moving, I forgot. Let's turn this off quickly. Yeah, let's let it become day, and then we'll go get rock. Quick update on this farming situation. It did not work. Farmbot got out. That's not good. Okay, we may need some walls here that prevent the robot from getting out. Okay, this is interesting. I'll be back momentarily. Alright, so I did a quick modification to the vehicle before I went out and got mining. So so for one, I put these things on pipes to extend them away from the car, and I also made them so that they will rotate up and out of the way, so that, well, mainly so that they don't block the light there, because otherwise, as it currently stands, they kind of do a little bit of light blockages. Yeah, that's about it. Anyhow, let's go off and go to a rock to mine, which there should be some behind the mechanic station here. Let's see how this vehicle does. Actually, let's spin them. Put them down. Right there. There's also a walk over here. Couple walks. And some kern. Right, sorry, Mr. Walk. I need this rock. You went into ragdoll, whatever. Alright, 4. Whoa! Okay, this is working. Let's just try to drive as far forwards as possible into this rock. Oh, wow, this is working really well. And I'm not really moving around on this rock much either. I think the counter-rotating drills is helping. I don't know why I don't see many people doing these counter-rotating drill things. Because they appear to be working really well. Oh yeah, that back wheel is... Or no, the actual drivetrain is slipping. Okay. Yeah, let's back up a bit. Let's go forwards into this. But yeah, this is really successful. Okay. Besides that, that's an issue. Okay, I didn't need to press 5 there, but let's reverse these to try to keep me on the ground. So, 5. Oh, right, there's no W. Yeah, I will eventually make a vehicle that's dedicated to doing this. But for now, this vehicle will have to do, as a piston engine is not ideal for going out and mining rocks, I must say. Because of its limited power and stuff. Well, I mean, obviously it has a really high power limit, but it takes a little bit to get going, and it's not the most precise engine that you can have. Okay, so... Alright, let's move this car out of the way and get to refining, or to breaking down these. Then I'll make another resource collector, actually. I should probably do that. Yeah, that drill did a lot of work on this rock really quickly. I think this is going to be a very great model for mining stuff. Right, I'll be back in a little while. Alright, so I made another resource collector to attach to the back of my vehicle here. Now, while this does kind of make it sag down a bit, I don't think that'll be an issue because of the piston engine. It is very strong. So, if we just go back here, yep, that collects everything there. If we go forwards a bit, oh, it takes a little bit to get going. Actually, we're wheeling right now. That's not good, okay. Okay. I might want to put the resource collector closer to the front. Well, obviously this vehicle wasn't built for this purpose, and this is adding a lot of weight to the back of this vehicle, so yeah, probably should put some... Oh, I'm hungry, okay. Probably should put some more weight on the front of this. That would be smart. Anyhow. Oh, wow, this is already full? Okay, I guess I'll go bring that over to the... Oh, I'm gonna need to grab some more milk out of this chest here. Okay, I guess I'll go bring this over to the resource processor, or whatever it's called. Come on, turn. Okay, you know what? Hold up. Let me put this less on the back of the vehicle. Let's put this over here. Anyway, yeah, hold up. Now, I forgot to mention earlier that right behind the vegetable packing station here, there is a giant... Uh-oh. I can outrun this guy. Watch. You're gonna get left in the dust, buddy. Okay, I should probably stop and get out and go and fight these guys. But yeah, there is this cliff behind the... Oh, sorry you can't see much, by the way, right now, because terrible video encoding. You know, the works. Thankfully, I have my car here, so hopefully there's not a farm bot behind my car. Good. Okay, so, as I was saying before, farm bots distracted me. I'm not gonna get that thing right now. There's this giant cliff here behind the vegetable packing station. Oh, come on. More farm bots? Are you for real? Circuit board, though, that's useful. So there's this giant cliff behind the packing station, as I've said a couple times now, and that is actually home to a very important location. Let's get back in the car and start driving. Lag spike. I know for you it always looks like it's lagging, but that was a special lag spike. Because OBS is registering 59 FPS right now, but apparently not. Okay, 2. Hungry. Okay, I'll take care of that later. So yeah. In this cliff back here, there is a very suspicious looking hole. Right up ahead here. Yes, this very suspicious hole with a lot of keep out and no farmbot signs here. This is in fact, if I can get moving here. This is in fact the trader location. Now I believe this would probably be the only trader on the map, and his trade, and even if he wasn't, his trades are like the same across every single world, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is very important because this here is why is there so much stuff above that water there? That's kind of weird. Maybe I should go dive down there. Anyhow, because this is the place where you buy the spud gun and the different varieties. However, the different varieties are requiring these really, really rare resources, being broccoli and whatever, pineapples, that's what they're called. Seeds are hard to come by for those, at least I haven't seen any of those yet. But the vanilla spud gun, or the original spud gun here, is only blueberries and oranges, which you can buy seeds for here, which will need tomatoes, and beets. Ugh. There's also some more seeds over this way, if I wanted to grab them. So yeah, that's this place. Anyhow, now let's get farming so that we can get some of that stuff. Well, isn't this a nice little bug? There's like, a few lifts here. Well, that's the only real one. I could just place down infinite lifts if I use like a spam and click macro. Woo! Huh. Weird. And that's how I can get rid of them. I don't know if this will ever go back to normal. Alright guys, so I've come out to the small little island here. The mechanic shop is over that way a bit. Actually, that's the silo, or the grain tank next to it. So anyhow, yeah, I've come out here with my bags of soil so to actually plant the soil down here as I can. And this is a great spot to farm because, well, farm bots can't exactly get here very easily. The closest place to spawn them would be over there, or on that island or that land. And from there, I would probably see them coming. And plus, they'd have to swim. Oh, I screwed this row here up. But they would have to swim across all this water, which the tote bots can do, but hay bots can't. So this effectively, unless they thought of this and they'll just spawn the robots on top of the farm, which would be very annoying. What will have to happen is the hay bots will just be stuck on the shore and not able to come here to the farm. The tote bots will swim across, but I will build. Why am I crouching? Okay. But I will like build a wall around this area. Build a wall. Oh wow. And they won't be able to actually get to the crops. So this is why this is going to be the best area to farming. But I still don't want to have to farm for too many days in a row because I've seen what a level 9 raid looks like, and there's tape bots there, which could actually pose a problem as they could shoot at the wall. Come on. Oh right, that's what happens. If you crouch while on soil, you can't uncrouch until you're no longer on the soil. Yeah, can't place anything there. But yeah, this is kind of overpowered, but heck, I don't want my crops to be raided, so this seems like a good idea. I'm also going to make a whole bunch of like headlamps and stuff and steal as many lamps as possible and place them around here to light this place up. Anyhow, yes, I'll be right back. Another update on the farmbot farm here. It does appear to have worked. There was a circuit board lying here, and there's that there. So I also upgraded this piston to make it go down a bit further, and there's some walls at the bottom so it can't just be pushed out. So yeah, that appears to work. Although, actually, hold up, let me put this thing here down. Placing that in there might be a little bit tricky. Anyway, yeah, back to farming. Alright everyone, so I've done a little bit of work over here at the farm. I put some concrete walls around this that probably aren't going to protect it too much, but it's a start. I've also placed, as you can see, a few headlamps around to light this place up so I can see what's going on. And I placed one that looks out into the water here. Does not appear to be doing that much, but after midnight comes here, I will plant all these crops so that I don't have to deal with a farmbot thing this night. But I have a bed here of which I've set my spawn, and I have a chest here for which I can store excess seeds in the crops here so I don't end up eating them. Also, look, I can actually block the light now. This is something that never used to happen. Although I think there are certain different lights that actually you can't interact with and that still penetrate blocks, which is kind of annoying. But these lights no longer do penetrate blocks, which is nice. Anyhow, yeah. It's midnight in 2, 1, midnight. Alright, let's start doing some unauthorized farming. Gonna see an unauthorized farming detected thing soon. Actually, I need some potatoes here too. And that's actually all the farmland I had. I thought I had a lot more for some reason. Anyhow, I can put all my different seeds that I got in here. And I believe this is what I need to get the correct type of seeds for, to get the spud gun. So, which apparently there's the unauthorized farming detected. Apparently the default spud gun is actually more powerful than every other type of spud gun. Anyhow, yes, I gotta go deal with this guy. Alright, 30 seconds to go until the attack commences. And I realized I forgot to water these crops, so this was almost a completely wasted day of growing. But that should not be too much of a problem. There's a walk coming over this way. It's not like they can get here. A lot can't actually get here at the moment. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's some over there. Another, okay, perfect. All over that way. And then I'll just go fight these little tote bots here who are in the water. Just never mind the hay bots on the land there, as they mean nothing to me at the moment. Well, I can go and fight them, but okay. Let's go see if there's any other tote bots. Okay, right here. Okay, that was good that I made sure of that. Yeah, I don't have to worry about those couple of hay bots over there. Okay. No more tote bots appear to be approaching, so yeah. Let's go. Oh, hello. Circuit boards. Right, those are a thing. Let me go grab these. Those hay bots can wait. They're no threat. They can't even get here. So yeah, the tote bots are literally my only threat at this farm. Hay bots, and to the extension, if I plant for enough consecutive days, tape bots are no threat to me at this farm. Man, these guys are really afraid of water, aren't they? They have a slight swim animation, but you never see it because they never go in the water. It's a thing. Oh. Also, sorry you can't see right now, because especially if you're on mobile and in direct sunlight, you can't see this because, you know, nighttime. All right. Well, let's get. Okay, I'll cut to the next thing of action. Alright guys, it appears like all of my crops have grown pretty quickly after I actually freaking watered them. So yeah, let's quickly harvest these all, and then, well, we're gonna have a raid tonight anyway. So I might as well plant more, and I'm gonna need a lot of crops for the... Oh, let's go beets and tomatoes. I'm gonna need a lot of crops to get the stuff for the spud guns anyway, so... Oh, whoops. Might as well plant these. Let's go plant potatoes now. Might as well plant these for another night. This will give us about 3 raids in a row, which should hopefully not be too much. But if it is, that's not that much of a problem, as we only have, as this location allows us to only have to deal with tote bots. I don't know how long this episode is, but we must be getting close to the end. So yeah, I'll be right back. 30 seconds till the raid. And I'm looking at the area where I believe that the raiders will spawn. As we learned from the previous night, I have obviously planted new crops, actually watered them this time, and I ran out of fertilizer fertilizing them, which is fine. Okay, tub. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, a whole bunch of tote bots over there. Literally nothing anywhere else. Okay. Let's go. Come on, you dumb tote bots. Let's dance. Or in this case, let me hit you with my hammer. Who's next? Who's next? Okay, okay, good. I can lead them away from the island. I think everything's a little bit more fair of a fight in the water. At least I feel like that because they can't reach me. Okay. any more tote bots anywhere trying to reach this island? No. Good, I've successfully cheesed these things by being on an island. Anyhow, let me go pick up these circuit boards because they are completely very useful. And then I can go kill the hay bots over here. Again, it only spawned 2, which is interesting. I know you can get a lot more if you farm for a while. Oh, that actually hit me. I thought I just jumped backwards there. No, that actually did hit me. Come on, die. Dropped a component kit. That's cool, I guess. These guys are really a non-threat. Okay, good. I found a sweet spot. All right. Yeah, guys. I guess that's gonna be about it for this episode. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed me doing probably the world's first ever farm bot farm. It's not particularly efficient, but it does farm them, and in a very inefficient way. Like, subscribe, check out the Discord. My Discord linked in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode of Scrap Mechanic. Bye! Okay guys, sorry once again for the absolutely terrible frame rate. Nothing I could do about it. OBS did once again say that it was all fine, saying that I was recording at a good FPS. It never looked like it. Certainly was not that. I was definitely getting like 60 plus FPS the whole time, so doesn't really matter anyhow. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.